Hi, I'm Mike. Welcome back to the shop. I just built a fermentation chamber for my beer out of a 5 cubic foot chest freezer. I'm going to show you some of the details. So I picked up this chest freezer off of a classified ad and spent $75 for it. It's a Frigidaire, and if you look at the inside, you'll see there's enough room in here for 2 different 5 or 6 gallon buckets to be able to do fermentation with. I added a collar around the top of the chest freezer, otherwise it wouldn't entirely fit. You can see that there's not enough room between the top of the second bucket and where the airlock would go at the top of the bucket. So ended up building a small collar around the top made out of wood. I did some decking material, 5 3/4 decking material, and built that collar out of it and painted it. And I added a little bit of a furring strip at the top to give the top of the chest freezer a place to seal against. Now I also bought a Northern Brewer temperature controller, so I'm able to control the temperature of this freezer at the fermentation levels, and I'm going to try to keep it at a plus or minus 2 degree level, and that's basically controlled through this probe, and the probe basically just run between the seal of the top and just insert it into the chamber. Make sure that it's not touching anything. The other thing I did was in the back, just bolt on the cover to the wood collar, and I'm good to go. This also, if I want, maybe in the future I can put a couple of taps in here. This freezer is big enough to hold 2 kegs, 2 corny kegs, so I think that will also be a good thing. Get my corny kegs out of the second refrigerator in our garage. That would be a good thing. So doesn't take much room in the shop, and I think this will help make better beer in the long run. So I'm looking forward to giving this a roll on my next batch of 2 brews. One other thing that I did was I used some rubber window seal between the wooden collar and the base of the freezer. So I just put that in here. That gives a nice sealing surface, so I don't have to worry about any imperfections in the collar to the metal surface of the chest freezer. So that gives me a nice bit of a seal here. So, and of course, according to MD, this is the large best. That's what the model is, or I guess it's model number 63669 in white.